For centuries, the rules of naval power were written on the blue waters of the world's great oceans. A nation's strength was measured by its aircraft carriers, its destroyers, its nuclear submarines, titans built to dominate the high seas. For the post-Soviet Russian Federation, this posed a significant problem. Its blue water fleet was a shadow of its former self, and its access to these oceans was limited, constrained by strategic choke points controlled by NATO. But Russia possessed a unique geographical feature that no other great power had: a vast, interconnected network of internal rivers and canals. A system like the Volga-Don Canal that could turn the landlocked Caspian Sea into a strategic backdoor to the Black Sea and the world's oceans. This inland sea, a massive body of water immune to attack from an enemy aircraft carrier or destroyer, was a potential strategic sanctuary. The problem was it was a sanctuary without a sword. The Caspian Flotilla was a forgotten force of small, aging Soviet-era artillery boats and patrol craft, designed for nothing more than coastal defense. They had no reach, no strategic punch. This incredible geographical advantage was a wasted asset. This was a colossal missed opportunity. The ability to project real strategic power from the heart of the Eurasian landmass would be a game changer. Imagine launching long-range cruise missiles from a naval fortress that no enemy fleet could ever reach. It would create a new, unpredictable, and almost indefensible threat vector, holding vast regions of the Middle East and Europe at risk from a direction no one was watching. While Western military planners focused their attention on the great oceans, their southern flank was potentially exposed to an attack from a lake, but the tool for this mission did not exist. The existing Caspian flotilla was a fleet of gnats, incapable of delivering a strategic sting. Building large ocean-going warships for this role was impossible. They were too large and deep-drafted to navigate the shallow river and canal systems. The Russian Navy was sitting on one of the most unique strategic positions on the planet, but it lacked the weapon to exploit it. The sanctuary was unarmed, the sword unforged. The solution was not to build a bigger ship, but a smarter one. It was a masterpiece of pragmatic, asymmetric thinking. The designers took an existing, humble riverine artillery boat, the Project 2-1-30 Buyan class, and reimagined it. They stretched the hull, improved its seaworthiness, and then bolted on the most powerful strategic weapon in the modern Russian arsenal. The result was Project 2-1-31, the Buyan M class. This new ship was a paradox, a riverine battleship in the body of a corvette. First, the access. She was designed with a shallow draft, specifically enabling her to navigate Russia's key inland waterways, including the critical Volga-Don Canal. She could move freely between the Caspian and the Black Seas, a feat impossible for any larger warship. Second, the lethal heart. Despite displacing less than 1,000 tons, her primary weapon system was the 8-cell UKSK vertical launch system, the same system found on frigates and destroyers 4 or 5 times her size. This VLS was armed with the game-changing Caliber cruise missile. This gave a tiny riverine corvette the ability to strike land targets with pinpoint accuracy from over 1,500 kilometers away. Third, the design. She incorporated stealthy design features with an angled superstructure and materials designed to reduce her radar cross-section, making her harder to detect. The Buyan M class was the solution, a small, affordable, and stealthy corvette that could turn Russia's greatest geographical constraint into its most surprising and lethal strategic advantage. The proof of this revolutionary concept would not be shown in a naval exercise, but in a stunning act of war that sent a shockwave through every military headquarters in the world. From the calm, landlocked waters of the Caspian Sea, a group of 4 small Russian warships, including 3 new Buyan M-class corvettes, unleashed a volley of 26 caliber cruise missiles. The world watched in disbelief. This was not a short-range attack. The missiles flew a complex 1,500-kilometer path over the sovereign territory of Iran and Iraq before slamming into their designated ISIS targets in Syria with devastating precision. It was a profound strategic statement. It proved, in the most undeniable way possible, that Russia could now hold a vast swathe of the Middle East at risk from a naval sanctuary that was completely immune to retaliation by any conventional naval force. The game had changed. The Riverine Strikers had announced their arrival on the world stage. Their effectiveness has been proven repeatedly since. Deployed to the Black Sea Fleet, these small but powerful corvettes have been at the forefront of the Russo-Ukrainian War, launching numerous caliber strikes from their VLS cells. They have become one of the most active and important assets in the conflict, proving that their strategic punch is not a one-time gimmick but a core capability of the modern Russian Navy. The legacy of the Buyan M class is the perfection of sanctuary warfare. They are the ultimate expression of asymmetric, anti-access area denial A2AD power. They prove that in the modern age of the long-range precision missile, the size of the launch platform is becoming increasingly irrelevant. These ships have created a new naval doctrine, one that leverages unique geographical features to create mobile,
visibility is
unpredictable,
decreasing,
and highly survivable
Roger that,
missile
Captain.
bases. They are the intellectual descendants of the old Soviet Mosquito fleet, but supercharged with a strategic, long-range weapon that their predecessors could only have dreamed of. They are a powerful reminder that the most innovative threats often come from the most unexpected directions. The Buyan M class is more than a corvette. It is a strategic game-changer, a testament to a naval philosophy that values the clever use of geography and the lethal punch of the missile over the brute force of the Titan. In a world of complex, multi-domain threats, these small ships cast a very long and very dark shadow. They are the Riverine Strikers, the warships that turned a lake into a fortress. Share this video to explore the fascinating and strategically vital story of the Buyan M class. The small ships with